Pick.
Alright everyone, welcome to a team game. We're going to be watching a random pub game versus Aequitas team, and I believe in fitness. As they say, no pain, no gain. So, we're going to be getting started here. And we're pretty late in the draft, so we got solid split push from Aequitas team.
10 seconds remaining.
Pretty solid lineup, but I believe in fitness.
5
Also has a
seconds
very
remaining.
solid anti-push and hero hunting ability.
Reserve
Bane
time.
versus a Rubik. I'm not really sure how good that is, but whatever. For any of you who don't know, Rubik steals spells as part of his ultimate ability. Bane
Dire
has his
team
ultimate,
pick.
which is a channeling ability. So Bane just stands there and uses his ability while it channels. Makes it very easy for the Rubik to pick off the Bane. It looks like a fun pick. Timbersaw will be the final pick for I Believe in Fitness, leaving probably a Bane, Coddle, Kunkka tri-lane with a Timbersaw hard lane
10 seconds remaining.
or mid lane and a Bounty Hunter hard lane maybe?
5 seconds remaining.
They might also run a dual lane at Sand King, final pick, lots of AoE through the
Radiant
Magnus of the
team
reverse
pick.
polarity. Combo that up with the Empress Enter and just the millions of Phantom Lancers that are going to be bouncing all over the place. But this is going to be a very interesting game. Aequitas having a very standard lineup with some mix-up, with some stuff thrown in the mix through the power of the Magnus, and all of these guys. So we are going to be jumping into this game, starting with the Radiant. We are going to be starting off
Prepare
with
for battle.
Nexi on the Keeper of the Light. We're going to be having Yo-Yo Ma on the Hunka. Going to be having Uncanny on the Bounty Hunter. And we have Lirak on Bane. And we're having Kelly Clarkson GG on the Timber Saw. Over on the Radiant, on the Dire side, we have Wicked. We are going to also have Brew on the Magnus. We're having the Nature's Prophet going to be Volcano. We will have Perna Longarock on Rubik. And over on the Phantom Lancer, we'll have Cassius. And it looks like Aequitas is going to be moving out into their jungle just to make sure that the Radiant doesn't try warding it or
30
blocking their pole
seconds to
camps.
battle.
Does he have one of the special swords? He's a rare sword. Very nice. He does not have the whale sword though. Sadness. So, Dire just going to set up their wards, fix a few things, and move on. We will be graced by the Bastion announcer. So, I'm getting started. Both sides getting ready. Nexi and Yo-Yo Ma, they're in a bit of trouble here if they're not careful. Nice sentry ward plant though. That's going to be able to block that. That should be able to block that. Well, it should. If it doesn't, I will not be surprised. If it does, I'll be happy. That'll be a clever ward placement. But Aequitas going to start doing just a little preliminary damage versus Kelly Clarkson. How rude. But Lirak, oh boy. Aggression galore. And quick puppy paws. Rubik DCs from the game. And Phantom Lancer, he hasn't skilled anything yet, so he can skill Doppelwalk if Lirak manages to land on a good Nightmare. And there isn't any follow-up. Rubik reconnects though, and he can just telekinesis Lirak back and defend his teammate. And Wicked, he's going to be coming in soon. However, an Illuminate was just used, so they're not going to have any real follow-up damage. They might have some right-click damage, but that's going to be about it. Torrent was leveled as well, so they don't have that Tidebringer cleave effect. But the lanes will shape up. Hard lane Nature's Prophet versus an easy lane Bounty Hunter. We will have a mid lane Timbersaw versus a mid lane Magnus. And then a tri lane of a Bane, Kunkka, and Keeper of the Light. That's going to be an interesting tri-lane just from the standpoint that they only really have one secure stun. They have the Torrent, but that requires some finesse to land. Finesse and luck to land. Also, it can require some setup. And the only real setup they have is this Nightmare. So only really one stunning spell coming out in this tri-lane. Wicked, he's just hanging out. Turns out that Sentry Ward spawn did block the spawn. That's going to be a little bit frustrating. But, just saying hello to each other. Not really being... nothing's getting ugly just yet. Oh, hang on a second. Mid lane? No, it's just some harassment damage. Brew is actually not having a great time in this lane. They're decently even in last hits. However, Brew already expended all of his mana. But he just got his bottle back. He just got his bottle, so he'll be alright. Then he'll find an Invis rune down bot. Meanwhile, Cassius holding his own a little bit. I'm curious how this is all going to pan out, because Phantom Lancers live or die on their farm. If Cassius is able to get a very solid farm, it's going to be excellent for him, and he's going to snowball out of control. However, on the flip side, if someone like a Kunkka is crazy going, hang on a second, Cassius, he might go down here, but nope. Doppelwalk saves it. Barely saves it, though. Very low health. Nexi getting a nice sneak Illuminate out of that. Dropping him down to very low health. He could die from one Illuminate blast.
First blood,
But,
folks.
oh, missed it. First blood. Wow. How
That happen?
Okay.
You have done a great service.
That was a little bit far. Alright, whatever. That was a very far dive, and Brew, oh my gosh, Brew. Is he going to go for this? Is he? No, he doesn't have the Timber Chain leveled, but he gets the kill. And he's going to be picked up and thrown back. Not quite the good one. Wicked, he's just waiting for him. Burrow Strike? Burrow Strike? Yep, there's a Burrow Strike. Easy kill. A little bit much mana expended in that, but they get the kill nonetheless.
Guess
And
what's
that's
happening
Timbersaw
tonight,
died
bottom tower?
twice. I think, did he buy anything? Nope. So he lost the gold.
Invisibility.
Lost whatever gold he had finished farming up. Meanwhile, Nexi and Larock is holding their own here. This poor Phantom Lancer's been having horrendous farm. 14 versus 2 last hits. That's it that he's been getting on this top lane. That's partially from the Tidebringer's harass of the cleave, plus Nexi's kill ability. Hang on a second, bot lane. This kill's going all over the place. Solid kill coming out from these guys. Telekinesis with a Burrow Strike looks like it was used. And they're able to take down a Bounty Hunter with the help of the Sentry Ward. They're probably going to look to push this. Take some heat off the top lane. With that kind of execution, Uncanny should be a little bit more cautious about this. The fact that he wasn't solo kill too, was bursted down so easily. Oh, Wicked. You're a little far from home, buddy.
Seen better days.
No, he's going to back off. Well, reporting into bot lane is the Keeper of the Light. He's going to help with the anti-push. However, he's not going to be enough. Not just yet. Brew, level 5 versus a level 5. He's not quite out leveling. They're kind of even, actually, at this point. Mid lane, relatively even, 16 for 15. Magnus winning out minimally. Nexi, though? Oh, Nexi. You, my friend, are a dead keeper. But Sand King is a soon follow-up. They overextended way too far, and now they have TP support. These are going to be very dead heroes with no TP scrolls to get them out. Again, weird dives coming out of these players. Very weird dives. No support coming out from this one. Not even the Magnus to help him out. Reverse Polarity is now up, which would have switched around that fight if he was able to get something, but they were just too far. And Wicked diving with low health. Way too far past that. So, they're going to trade. Fitness They get a little bit of reprieve from all this. Meanwhile, Cassius, he's got his tranquils now, but Yoma, he's got enough to finish off his full boots, I believe. Nope, just short. Never mind. He's about 60, 70 gold away. But he'll get there very, very soon, and he'll have his boots fully finished. Meanwhile, Cassius, though, he has his triple. But hang on a second. Mid lane, reverse polarity was used on Nexi and Larocque. Odd people to use it on, just saying. But Nexi, he'll be picked up, thrown down, and he should be killed. Yep, killed. But the Rubik might die as well. Yo-Yo Ma looking for the kill. Torrent holds Wicked up in the air. Wicked may follow along with the Rubik, and it looks like he will. Yep, he dies to the Timber Saw. So again, a little too over aggressive for kills, Aequitas. Taking some strange engagements. Brew, he had a solid reverse polarity. However, the Burrow Strike was used after the reverse polarity was already encapsulated them. If they had waited until the polarity had gone off, captured those two, waited until the duration was about to end, and then Burrow struck, it might have been a better outcome. Cassius. Starting to get back into this game a little bit more. What's our current gold right now? 500, a little under 500, so no real advantage at all at this point. Very minimal edge in favor of the Radiant. Bot lane. 3 will push it out, and they might choose to go for tower. They have a decent lane push, and there's no heroes down here. Bounty Hunter, he's got 2 Sage Smash, so if he goes where I think he's going, he is going for that. Okay. If he's going for the Orchid. Which an Orchid on a Bounty Hunter, I don't remember seeing it. It's a viable option. It gives you a lot of initiation and strength in killing off certain heroes. However, not having a damage dealing item like a Monkey King bar or something just, I guess, a little bit more potent
Radiant's mid tower
makes it a little bit more challenging for this Bounty Hunter to do a maximum amount of damage. However, with the 30% damage increase, it should be enough. Nexi returns to bottom lane while Uncanny. He's stalking this Rubik. It looks like Timbersaw is going to be coming in from the other end. I don't think he can get anything, yeah. He's not going to be able to get any kind of kills out of this. Timbersaw's going to be able to harass the heck out of him. Oh, they're going for it. Almost, though. Both the Shuriken and the Janata were both used for that, and they took him to about 20 HP. They almost killed him off. Very good play coming out from Fitness. Just not able to seal it, though. That's a good amount of mana wasted. I would say that would have been against them if they had to pop off any ultimates. They didn't, so it made things a little bit easier. They just used very cheap ultimates. Again, Kelly. A little too committed in that relationship there. Pick up, throw down Larocque. He's a little bit low, but the Rubik low as well. He'll take a fall. Burrow Strike takes out a good Pokemon Candy's health, but he's going to die. Wicked's going to die. The Volcano's just going to fall. Hang on a second. No, reverse polarity. Solid. Nature's Prophet will still go down, but at the price of 2 others, and that's a full 5-man wipe. All heroes go down. The overextension capitalized by Veritas. Brew, really, Veritas, Aequitas, Brew, really coming just out of nowhere, taking that reverse polarity on 2, and then getting that shockwave. I'm a little surprised. I think it might have been on CD, but if the shockwave had been a few seconds earlier, he would have saved his Nature's Prophet buddy. But not quite able to, and the teams will get back to their lanes and be able to push out their lanes with that momentum. And Fitness, not really on the back foot, but they're going to need to start playing cautiously now, because they're over. Every time both teams have, the biggest thing that they've been having issues with is overextension. Hello, big commitment to take down Wicked, and they're, will they get him? Yeah, they're gonna get him. Why should I even bother? Why do I even doubt? Timbersaw is on the field. He will seal it all, but top lane, we will talk about commitment. Magnus, Brew, he's going way deep there. Uncanny, He's dealing with some illusions, but that's why haste rune on the Magnus. Well, Cassius, he's got his Aquila.
Could use a little help.
I'm guessing he'll go Diffusal Blade. Guessing. The possibility that he might go for something a little bit more
Dyer's
interesting
bottom
is
tower's getting
very
the
much
business.
there. Meanwhile, bot lane, Yoma and Kelly Clarkson just take out the Treants. All hatred for nature, as Timbersaw implies. Just cuts down every tree, doesn't bother to preserve any of them. Uncanny though, he's going on sees Cassius, but he's not going to be able to kill him. He'll just do some significant damage and then back off. But, bottom lane meanwhile, Wicked, you are way too far out, buddy. He's invis, he should be safe unless the clockwork. He's got his, he had it, but he didn't use it. So he will live. Low HP, but Sand King will get out. Very low HP. I'm surprised he had his Whirling Death on cooldown. I guess he just didn't use it. He could also throw in the Chakram behind him and then recalled it for some extra damage. But in the end, does not end up picking up the kill. It looks like Kunkka.
That's 4 in a row.
Oh, what the? Top lane, easy kill between the Magnus and the Phantom Assassin. Now we see the Empower. Power level 1. Once we get to Empower level 4, Phantom Lancer was 10 times scary. And now bottom lane, Initiation, Rubik will go down. Epicenter was used. Tons of damage on these people. Yo-Yo Ma goes down. And GG. Clarkson, he would just destroy the Nature's Prophet. However, Magnus will also go down at the back end of play. Wicked, not going to die, but that's a 3 for 1. Epicenter used as well. And hopefully, was there track gold? I think there was at least one track gold going out there.
Radiant's
That's the thing that Fitness have in favor. No matter how far behind they get, they have track gold. And they'll be able to get back into the game much easier than Acquiesce will because of that extra gold. Clarkson will find an illusion rune. Activated immediately, probably to push out the lane. Phantom Lancer. You buy anything? He has 1 Blade of Alacrity right now. Cassius, getting a little hurt by Yo-Yo Ma, but 1 Blade of Alacrity coming out for Cassius. Cassius, he's being chased by Yo-Yo Ma. They really can't do a whole lot to him. Are they going to kill him? Yo-Yo Ma, he's committing to it. Does some preliminary damage, but not going to kill him. Oh, Cassius. Okay, good. You got out of there. That Illuminate Blast would have immediately dropped him if he had been in the area.
Dyer's top tower.
But top tower will be pushed, and they should be able to take this with the creep wave. However, bot lane trades coming out. TP scrolls on anybody? Everybody's got TP scrolls, so they can come up if they wanted to help that, but Fortify did not exist. They're still waiting for it to cool down,
Dyer's mid tower could use a
and
little
they will
help.
lose their top tower. Meanwhile, 3 stay down bot to continue the push out. Bounty Hunter went down in the meantime. I know where we saw that.
Dyer's mid tower won't
He went
last
down.
much longer.
And they're going to be able to continue push. Sentry Ward placed.
Radiant's bottom
Nothing
tower
will
ain't a pretty sight
surprise them down here. But they're not going to have much. They're going to be able to push this relatively uncontested. Volcano, though, if he doesn't get out of there, no, he will. Escapes to the tower. Escapes to the fountain. And Rubik stole Illuminate. Level 3 Illuminate at that. Combine that up with the Sand King everything. Hang on a second. Oh. Initiation, no. Sentry Ward block. Put down. Instant Burrow Strike. Pick up. Throw down. And he's dead? Yep, he dies. But here comes the ship. Nice split. Misses. But so much damage already onto that Rubik. One more right click will secure the kill. Core 4 support. Worthy trade. But if they lose Wicked, nice Burrow Strike. And the reverse polarity patches too, but they're not able to capitalize it. Too much armor on this Timbersaw, and they lose too, despite beautiful setup from the mag. They don't have enough damage just yet. Not just yet. They're still missing their key ace in the hole, this Phantom Lancer. If he can get a Diffusal Blade and really get terrifying, as far as map control and just general just presence. He will be able to kill this Timbersaw Fairy as a pickup, throw down, just some relatively early harassment. Oh wow, they killed him. Never mind. Solid harassment. Level 4 Torrent and the Fade Bolt and all the stuff in between. Take him down. Strong awareness of their abilities. Meanwhile, Arcane Boots pushed up by 2 supports on Aequitas. Speaking of which, how are the supports? So the support Bane. Oh, hang on a second. That was a very nice initiation blink pushback, and Larocque, he's going to go down without a fight. However, the counter initiation immediately kills off the Prophet. Brew, he's going to go down in a second, but Epicenter kills off 2. And they're going to get Yo-Yo Ma if they're not careful. There's the taunt. Wicked, he is caught in it. Does he have Burrow Strike? He does in 1 second. He's out of range. Oh, no, he's not.
Somebody's cooking. 3
Wicked
down.
nails it. That's, I believe that was 5. That was a 5-man for the full thing, and a jump in and a pullback already. Clarkson, he's already picked up throw down, Burrow Strike, and that's going to be another one killed. Except he takes 2 with him. Wow. I always underestimate the Timbersaw. The amount of damage that he did with that Timber Chain in combination with the Rolling Death and the Chakram. Oh my gosh. Very impressive play coming out from these characters. And that's a full defusal? Yep, that is. Full defusal completed for Cassius. And he's going to now be a massive pain in the behind. If he goes straight into Heart here, he's going to be virtually unkillable. However, a little thing to remember at all times. You have Uncanny. We have Track Gold. A game is never too far out of hand when you have Track Gold. It might get out of hand when you have a Magnus who's constantly blinking in and getting people, but as long as you can kill those heroes with that track, you are no longer in as much fear of being behind. Currently, let's check it. 5,000 gold in favor of Aequitas, a little over 5,000 experience in favor of Aequitas. So they've got a hefty lead. However, that might just be about to change. Uncanny finding a DD rune. If they choose to do something with this, which it looks like they're not, dust popped. They do see Uncanny, but however, he is invis. They cannot see him. A full reverse polarity and a skewer was used to try to take him down with no vision. Very interesting decision. Bit wasteful. And now he doesn't have that for this upcoming team fight. Yo-Yo Ma, he's got his ultimate and his Shadow Blade for the initiation. Bounty Hunter, he's got his track, almost has his completed Orchid. He just needs his final staff. Oh, hang on a second. No, he's not going for it. Just holding it, waiting. They have 2 sentry wards. If one will see well, the other will see better. Uncanny, you've got to be super careful, man. Nope, here we go. Pick up, throw down. Is he going to die? How fast can they kill him? They can't kill him fast enough, and here's the counter initiation. Now, Fiend's Grip. Eddie Fiend's Grip. Nope, Nightmare on Rubik. And pick up and chuck him through. Do some initial damage. He's going to juke him out slightly. The Rubik should get away. And then Fiend's Grip. Up on Wicked. Who they got? Wicked. Whiffed Illuminate, but not whiffed Torrent. They take down the Sand King. However, Cassius, he is in here, and he's doing as much damage as he can through the Diffusal Blade. Clarkson, though,
There goes
he's going to start looking. He was looking for the Phantom Lancer. Blinks away, though. They'll be okay. Track is now in the possession of Rubik. And Cassius, he's going to be able to take on Clarkson if he's not careful. But he's going for it. He's going for the full kill, and he'll get it. At his price of a giant ship coming down on his head. Kill on the Timbersaw at the price of the Phantom Lancer, but they get both carries in response. Timely steal from Rubik enables a counter kill. And now, Fitness, they're a bit on the back foot now. Fire now has over 7,000 gold lead. I'm guessing that's partially from the tracks from the Rubik stole. But they do have a significant gold lead. And now they'll be looking to add to that. They have, how are they? That's how. Beautiful little awards. Stick around and give them the vision in order to kill off that bounty hunter. So a good kill coming up on them. And now these heroes, they're going to be able to really just start harassing everything down. Nature Prophet has a Shadow Blade, so he can start split pushing. And that's going to force the supports of Fitness to have to buy Dust. And that's extra gold that these poor supports are already having almost no gold or farm. At all. And they're just very, very poor. Keeper, not so much, but he's having to split his gold between finishing the mech and actually getting everything together. And Necronomicon finished up on Nature's Prophet level 2. Oh boy. BKB mag. However, even more oh boy, Bloodstone Timbersaw. This Timbersaw now has infinite mana. Just constantly regenerating it up so fast. Fast to the point where you can't stop him. You have to be able to get some kind of hex, some kind of slow. Which, speaking of which, the Prophet, once he finishes, he needs to finish this Necronomicon as fast as possible because they need a hex on this team in order to take down these main carries. They also really need a mech. A mech for this team would be quite nice. Maybe through the Sand King, donating some of his gold to get it. But they're going to set up on the top lane. Possibly wait for some kind of fighting to break out. So you're going Brew. Oh, he was spotted. Wait. Oh. Does he know he's there? Okay, that could be huge. He's going on Wicked right now. Trying to do as much damage as he can to Wicked, but Brew, he's going to be coming in from the back. Clarkson, he may end up being dead. Blink. RP. Significant damage. Nice Burrow Strike. Clarkson, though, he's got his armor back. We'll see if the spells are enough. Is there another Burrow Strike? 3 seconds, Burrow Strike. 3 seconds, they'll have him. Nice Burrow Strike through. Still, though, his armor is keeping him alive. He kills the Sand King, though, at a price. Meanwhile, coming through the back, Fiend's Grip on the Rubik. And he's going to die along with the Magnus. So, again, not able to kill off these heroes fast enough. Story of this game. Not able to kill the heroes fast enough. Diving too far early game. That has been the story of this entire game. However, there's also been the story that's just been added. Split push. Nature's Prophet banging on the door. The Necronomicon 3. And it's just his full armada of weapons at his disposal. Through the Necronomicon 3 and the Treants. And what he should be getting as a hex next. So he can even solo people if he so desires. Wicked, banking a lot of cash. I'm not really sure what he's going to be spending this on. However, Clarkson, he's got some good stuff. Missed Burrow Strike. Chakram stolen. Could this be returned? Yes, it will be returned. Slowed him up. Decent damage, but again, they can't kill him fast enough. The Rock nightmared up. Burrow Strike through. But they're going to kill off this Rubik very easy. Clarkson, I'm going to go away from that for a second. Wicked, he'll get away. But Uncanny, he's going to get an easy kill on this Rubik. However, pushback.
Radiant's top tower is taking
His
hits.
first play is available, but smartly not using it. Oh, getting aggressive. Clarkson, just trap yourself on the top. That'll work. That will likely, and then he just launches the second one. Brilliant. Just brilliant. Well, he's been playing a great Tinker all game. I can't exactly hold that against him. Well, okay, yes I can, but I'm not gonna. Meanwhile, Cassius, he's got... What's he got flying out? He has Ultimate Orb, so he is going to be going Manta style, by the looks of it, to even get more illusions than he already has. Up, Sentry Ward, place down. Try and get something. Burrow Strike through, try to find it. They're using a lot of Invis detection to take this guy down, but they can't take him down. At least not fast enough. Mech goes off, keeps him alive.
Trouble brewing at radio.
Meanwhile though, bot lane. They can't deal with this split push because there's push going on down bot. That means there's push going on in the mid. They're going to either lose bot tower or they'll lose mid tower. Now this tower is within deny range. They do have vision on Volcano, but
Radiant's mid towers
I mean, they're not really going to be able to kill them off. And it depends on how they approach this. They have a chance for a really good RP
so good.
and a really good team fight. However, geez, they're all over the place. I don't even know who to look at. Uncanny, though. It's kind of hanging out. Brew Brew.
Disown that bottom tower.
They're all hit. Oh, gosh, they're bunched up. Okay, that was potentially a problem. Nope. Nothing bad except for down here. They will be killing off the split pushing Nature's Prophet. With no mana, so far from home, he will get cleaned up.
Too soon.
And the rest of the team really needs to leave. They don't have the AoE or the burst of the Nature's Prophet anymore. Force that forward though, reverse polarity, very nice. There's no Epicenter though, now it's being wound up, but quick Fiend Script holds him in place. However, Bane dies by back. Rubik though, very low health. Pick up, throw down. Any spells being stolen? Nope, just the Whirling Death was stolen. But they can see this Phantom Lancer, and Lancer should be dying here.
Radiant's
Yep, he will.
towers taking hits.
He will go down 4 for the price of 0. No real kill coming out of that in favor of Aequitas. They overstayed their welcome in that fight. Way too long. They stayed in the fight even after their prophet was killed. That's something you just can't do in those kinds of base-breaking scenarios. However, what they have proven, though, is that one of the weaknesses of Fitness is they're not able to deal with the split-pushing Prophet. Prophet was able to pull the entire team away from the base, able to pull the entire team away from the tower, and focus on the main base. That said, they were able to get tier 2. Now, it didn't exactly work out for them, but if they just had left, and Prophet just left, instead of coming back and then getting dusted up, they had a potential of just having a clean tower grab. And the push was kind of non-existent at that point, because all the creeps were dead, most of the Prophet's resources had been expended. You really can't do much. And he's bought that ultimate orb. Now, he's either going to be going the ultimate split push, which is just buying a Mantis style and making more of himself, or he will do, but I would say the smart thing, what some people would say, the standard thing, which is just go Hex. Hex on this team will be amazing, because you Hex up one of the people like the Timbersaw, you Hex up somebody like the Kunkka, and suddenly the whole fight turns around. And Phantom Lancer will get the Aegis, and now they have the split push, all the push they could ever want. If they play their cards right, they will get a double Raxing out of this. Bane, he's still so poor. Hasn't managed to really buy a whole lot for his team. Warding on Aequitas, stupendous. Tons of warding in the jungle, tons of warding everywhere. 3 moving bottom, pushing it out, while 3 defend. And then Phantom Lancer just farms the jungle. Farms the Ancients. While Prophet deals up top lane. Meanwhile, bot lane. Nice pullback. Oh, double RP. Excellent work. Now we have a wind up. Now we have an epicenter. Now we could potentially have a ton of kills going in the way. 3 dead already. Is there any buyback? No, there's no buyback ready. And that means that mid lane Yo-Yo Ma, he's going to be going down to the Phantom Lancer. That's going to be a double Raxing. Push comes to shove, this should be a GG call. For you, unless Timbersaw pulls off a miracle. Which I don't know he will. Nope. Gets pulled back, killed mercilessly. Bottom racks will go down. Glyph will delay them. Bane will come back. He's not really going to be able to do much though. GG is called by Uncanny. Very solid game. Very well played by Aequitas. Just a few mistakes that were made by Fitness that were able to be capitalized on by Aequitas. Very solid play. But yeah, guys, moral of that whole game, watch watch out for split push. Early game, don't dive way past the tower like they did. And make sure you can burst someone down within a few seconds, not within tens of seconds. That is the things to come away from with that. But, yep, so that was one of our team games. We will be seeing one of these very shortly again. And, yeah, let's continue forth in these games. Watch what people in public games are doing.